Good evening, everybody. Welcome to Bedtime Yoga. I'm Katie. You're catching me at Elle Studio and Wellness here in Milwaukee, Wisconsin. We sent out the email information about this class a little bit earlier in hopes and intentions that you can essentially kind of be in bed for this practice. If not, totally fine, totally fine. Just grab a whole bunch of different blankets and pillows that you may have around you, or head on up to your bed. The other thing is that we really suggest using the playlist that we included in that email. So if you want to take a moment as we're getting set up here to find that playlist, and essentially it's just an 11-hour long Tibetan bowl, sounds, music, so it'll be something nice in the background. We can't have music in the background, otherwise it's going to sound weird and it's going to cut in and out with my talking. So we want this to be a nice, peaceful class for you, as this is setting the intention for positive sleep experience, practicing good sleep hygiene, as a lot of therapists would call it. And so I want us just to kind of get to it here. So again, grab whatever you need to. Maybe you're in your pajamas, you got your slippers, and you're either hair is up or down, maybe your glasses are on or off. If your glasses are on, feel free to take them off. Most of our stuff is going to be done with our eyes closed anyway. So also make sure that you can hear my voice pretty clearly as we'll be going in and out of postures. With that also being said, with this being a nighttime, this is going to be a very quiet practice, and there's going to be a lot of extended pauses. I'll try to use some breath just to remind you that we're still in class. You don't have to worry if your computer shut off or not, or your phone or your tablet, whatever you're watching this on. So again, that's where I really highly suggest clicking on that playlist so that it also continues even when we log you off of the class as well. Have your book handy, whatever you need to do before bedtime, or your journaling if you journal. And then I hope you have a wonderful experience. So thank you for joining us today. Let's go ahead and we're just going to lie on back. If we have any blankets, go ahead and put your blankets over you, and I'm going to suggest a blanket underneath your knees as well. I'll just kind of bunch it up a little bit here. And if we have any prenatal mamas joining us, you can go ahead and lie on your side. Maybe use that big C-curve body pillow or whatever it is that makes you feel comfortable. If you have an eye mask, go ahead and put that on your eyes. And we're going to go ahead and just kind of check in with the body a little bit here. So if this is a little too much for your back, go ahead, just bend your knees. Even just having something underneath your knees is very grounding, even if it's not being supportive. And you can go ahead and start kind of rubbing your feet. So go ahead and just start rubbing your feet on your blankets. Okay. So just nice forward and back motions. And go ahead, kind of slide the heels down and out. And sliding the heels back towards you. And starting to use this with the metronome of your breath. So exhaling, those heels move out. Inhaling, the heels move closer to you. So we'll pause in my speech, knowing that we're focusing on the breath here. Exhaling, the heels move out. Inhaling, the heels move in. Hairs of the sheets are starting to fluff up. And if you're lying on your side, you can just rub the feet together. And then we'll go ahead and we'll take a pause. So go ahead, just lying down on your back. And releasing your arms just a little bit out to the sides. Nice long breaths. Relaxation breath. Take a nice big breath in. And a longer breath out. And big breath in. A longer breath out. And then we'll be breathing to the counts of 6 to 8. Counting breath can be helpful for those with insomnia, anxiety, for those who feel like their thoughts are kind of more taking control of their life experience here, or you just need to get your mind on something else. Many different applications for this. So we inhale for 6, we hold the breath for 2, and then we exhale for 8. So let's take a nice regular breath in and regular breath out. And let's begin inhaling for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Inhale for 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Hold. Exhale for 8, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale for 6. Hold. Exhale for 8. Inhale for 6. Hold. Exhale for 8. And keep this going at your own pace. 6 to 8. Continue 6 to 8 breath. Making sure that the exhales are longer than the inhale, so that we start tapping into that nervous system that can also control our life experience. So longer exhale softens the mind. Vice versa in the morning, you can have a longer inhale to energize you. So So see if you go a little bit longer with your exhale. Maybe exhaling all the way out to 10. Continue longer exhales throughout our practice. And go ahead, take your thumbs to rub gently on the tips of your fingers. Just feeling these hands that were the actions of your heart, the actions of yourself today. These hands were the doers. So we're getting back in touch with them to make sure that they're doing what the heart wants. And as softly as your thumbs are guiding along your fingertips, start wiggling your toes against each other as well. Recognizing these toes, these feet guided you through your day. They carried you through your life experience. They walked the path that you set for yourself. And if that's not how you feel about how today went, that is your intention. Making sure that every actual physical step is going in the direction that you want. So this might not be a reflection on how the day went, but more to set the tone of how your tomorrow is going to be. Let's take a nice big breath, and let's start bending the knees. And let's roll on over to our right side. So rolling all the way over, knees are bent. You've got your blankets underneath you, you've got your blankets over you. And as you're rolling all the way over to your right side, you're now going to lift your left hand, almost like I'm there with you, or somebody is there with you, to lift your arm up very slowly. And then holding or carrying your arm back behind you. So that we find a nice twist here. So nuzzle your body a little bit. And you can turn your nose to look in whichever direction feels comfortable. Life is moving just a little bit quicker than you're hoping. You can take something and you can bring it on top of the legs to help kind of weight the legs down. If you're feeling a little constricted, you can take something, a blanket or a bolster or a pillow, and bring it in between your knees as well. Figure out what your body wants. We're going to be here for a nice amount of time. Get back to your longer exhales. And if you want to kind of allow the feet to rub against each other here, you can do that. It helps to build a sense of groundedness. And if something is feeling tight, go ahead and just rub it out. So if you're noticing a little tension in your shoulders and your neck, feel free. Feel free to just kind of rub out any tension. If you're noticing that a chest muscle is really stretching here and it needs some TLC, go ahead and just kind of rub out that chest muscle a little bit. Moving right at the top of the chest, also inviting some space, inviting some length, some width to broaden the chest so that you can find a deeper twist here. Long exhales. Welcome any distractions of the mind. You did a lot today. So memories, experiences, sensations are all going to pop in this practice. So we're just going to welcome them in. Thank them for showing up, and then letting them be on their way. The mind likes to keep us distracted sometimes from enjoying a certain experience. It keeps us busy. So thank the mind for being here, but recognizing that it is not in control right now. If you don't believe me, use that breath as a tool. Counting breath. 6, 2, 8. Refocus, reframe your mind to your breath. 6, 2, 8. Cultivating this balance between effort and ease. Pretend like something else is moving your left knee so that your left knee moves away from your right knee, so that you find yourself lying on your back, legs in whatever posture feels comfortable. And recenter yourself. Just go ahead and find any posture that brings you relief. And now, kind of like somebody is rolling you over now to your left side. Okay, so pretending like you're being rolled on over to your left side. Rolling on over to your left side. Knees bent. And whatever tools you had on the other side, go ahead, bring that here as well too. And then remember, feel like that right arm is either levitating up by itself, floating up by itself, or like somebody is helping to carry that top arm back, finding a nice twist on this side of the body. Move around, adjust and shift. Maybe you get a free chiropractor adjustment here. You are welcome. And if it feels like your body is falling back, if it's getting out of the twist, that is extremely common. You can just allow the body to settle into this posture, or you can take a blanket and just tuck it up underneath your lower back. And again, if you want to take a hand to kind of rub, lengthen out, activate the right side of your chest along your collarbone, moving from the center space, maybe even by your heart, and rubbing outward towards that right shoulder. And rub out any stress or tension in the neck or in the jaw. And then when you feel that the activity has had its moment, you want to relax or rest, then go for it. Do as you will here. I will remain silent to focus on your breath. Listen to the music. Welcome any distractions of the mind. Thank it for showing up and let it be on its way as you refocus your attention back to your breath. Long exhales, or find your counting breath again. 6, 2, 8. Space between effort and ease now with that right knee levitating, floating away from the posture, starting to roll backwards. Take your breath, adjust as you need to, and find that posture where you feel just total release. Moments where you can breathe easy, whatever that breath sounds like. Again, rubbing the thumbs to the fingertips, the feet to the toes. I know it's tough to move right now, but we need to roll over. So love roll all the way over to your belly. And then slightly lift them up. We're going to find our child's pose. So grab a whole bunch of pillows. Okay, grab a whole bunch of pillows. I'm not kidding here. A whole bunch of pillows. And you're going to come to your knees. You're going to sit your tush back to your heels. And you're going to lie forward onto your pillows. Just cuddle the heck out of these pillows. And I want you to kind of take your elbows a little bit out to the side, just for a moment here, and just check in with the activity level that's going on inside of you right now. So elbows are a little bit out to the side and palms are facing up. Fingers are relaxed, and let's take some breaths here. Again, continue your counting breath, or at least setting the intention for longer exhales. Feel any sensations that are building in the palms of your hands. Take a nice breath. Recognize that the breath has the sensation of inflation inside of you, inflating the whole body, inhaling. And as you exhale, you start to surrender into gravity. Oh, just let out that big moan. Again, inhaling, feeling that breath almost revitalizing. Broadening and expanding, and then exhaling. Oh, surrendering down into gravity. Gravity is your best friend here. Do as you wish with your arms. You can either keep them where they are, you can cuddle them a little bit further. And kind of adjust with the legs and the feet a little bit more. Sometimes it can feel really nurturing if one foot is kind of tucked up with the other one. And I'm going to pause in my speech for a few minutes here so you can really enjoy your posture. Nice transitional breath. If your mind and your breath wandered, no problem. Just bring it back to your relaxation breath. All the exhales as we move into a slight pigeon posture. So go ahead, extend your right leg straight out and down, back behind you. And start to kind of anchor that tushy back a little bit. Do as you wish with your hands. Again, a nice check-in. And almost this essence of total surrender is taking those elbows out to the side. Again, palms facing up. And I would suggest taking something underneath that left tushy a little bit, just to make sure that you're completely supported. And then taking a nice big breath in, feeling that broadening, widening, lifting, inflating sensation of the body. And exhaling, surrendering down into gravity. If this is not comfortable, you can just do this simply lying back, bringing your knee up into your chest. And with a loving embrace, cuddling that left leg. Either way, nice big breath in, inflating the sense of light liftedness about you, and exhaling into a heaviness, a groundedness, almost a warm sensation within the muscles. Inhaling lightness, light. Exhaling heaviness and warmth. Least amount of effort possible. Least amount of effort possible. Take a breath. Feel that breath moving into your lower belly. Allowing your body to inflate just enough that you can draw that left knee back up into your child's pose. Take a breath. Inhaling into your lower back, to the hip area. Just enough to levitate the hips and allow that left leg now to draw all the way back. Shifting that right tush now back from the leg. And taking something underneath that right tush. Make sure you're turning your head into a different position. And do you want to cuddle these blankets underneath you, or do you want to fully surrender into gravity? Your choice. There is no right or wrong. There is no ultimate destination. Setting the intention of feeling lifted, round, light, and exhaling to happiness and warmth and comfort. Starting to find a little bit more intention with the inhale. So inhaling Feeling that inflation, that lightness, that liftedness in the lower back to float the hips up and to draw that left knee forward into your child's pose again, taking a nice big breath, feeling the whole body inflating and exhaling, surrendering again to gravity. And using that breath, inhaling and stretching the whole body out. Your prenatal line to your side. Otherwise, going ahead, lying all the way down. Rolling on backwards. And we're going to bring a whole bunch of blankets and pillows underneath your legs. So just grab a whole bunch of stuff underneath your legs. Grab your blankets, bring them on top of you. And if you have any eye pillows or an eye mask, sleeping eye mask, you can put that over your eyes. If you don't, go ahead, just take your hands, rub your hands together until your palms feel nice and warm. This is a nice headache reliever as well too, or tension or stress reliever. If you've just been at the computer all day, so rubbing into your palms, get really nice and warm, and then resting the palms over your eyes. Like the intention of allowing your body to settle down into gravity, you allow there to be a heaviness in the eyes. Allowing the eyes to softly sink back towards the center of the head. Moving your hands to the sides of the head. Take some breaths into the spaces beneath the hand. Bring one hand behind the head and one hand on the forehead. Nice breaths. And from the back of the head to the heart space. Breathe into the spaces beneath the hands. And from the forehead, now down to just below the navel. Breathe into the spaces beneath your hands. And taking the hands now to give yourself a hug. A really nice, thorough, comfortable hug. Breathing completely into your back. Feeling that these hands are helping to widen the back body. Stretching the back muscles, allowing that spine to really sink down into your bed or blankets or floor. And longer exhales. And stay here for however long your back needs to feel comfortable. When your back feels comfortable, it will tell you that it's ready to release your arms. Bring your arms to wherever feels natural for you. On your body, away from your body, up and over the head. It's not so much your body that you're listening to, but it's that space, that space of almost liberation, of freedom inside of you that you've cultivated with your breath. This is a very spiritual time of day. So welcome this new sense, this kind of essence, this spirit within you. Allow it to rise on up from inside, to join you in your breath. Allow it to welcome the air to move in and out of your body. Allowing this essence about you to breathe for you. It is no longer your breath, or excuse me, your body that is breathing for you. It is the air that surrounds you, is collecting itself, moving into this body, down all the way the legs, the feet, the toes, the arms, the fingers. That air is collecting itself to now move up and out of this body. Sometimes we find it hard to breathe at night because of what happened during the daytime. So we're taking our hands off of the wheel here and allowing our environment to help us. Our environment is supporting us in this life experience. You found a space between awake and sleep, a delicate space where you can set an intention for your day tomorrow. So that it can release you from any stress of falling asleep tonight. The day is over. The future has not yet arrived. So all you can do is breathe intention into your being. So that I can allow you to be the best version of yourself anytime, anywhere, in any situation. This is your time, your moment to do as you wish. Thank you for joining us in our class tonight. I hope you have a wonderful night's rest and a beautiful tomorrow. Good night.